The team sheets are in for Friday night's clash with the Cats, and we welcome two players back into the fold for the first time in 2015. I'm Sarah Allen, and joining me in studio to talk about all the changes is Director of Football Neil Balme. Neil, who can the fans expect to see out there on Friday night?
Well, despite a great game last week, we've made three changes, very much like for like, squad mentality. Jarrod Witts will come in for Corey Galt. We've got, unfortunately, Paul Seedsman will go out, so he'll be replaced by Tim Broomhead, and Jackson Ramsey misses out as well. He's slightly sore in the shin, so Tony Armstrong comes in for him, which is great news for Tony.
Which is quite a remarkable story, given Tony injured himself in the VFL only a fortnight ago.
Yeah, it is. It is remarkable. We thought he'd had a fairly serious injury to his knee, and it was serious enough, but he's trained very well, he's recovered well. You can see there in the footage him going down. We thought it was a bit of a concern, which it was at the time, but he's recovered fabulously from that. He's trained very well this week and he's now ready to go. So we've been able to elevate him from the rookie list in place of Levi Greenwood. Prior
to the injury, what was his form like in the VFL?
Oh, his form was very good. He does play, he does understand the team role, he does understand that halfback flank in the old terminology spot. He does know what he's doing, and he has been playing very well. So even though we didn't expect him to get this opportunity because he was injured, this is a terrific thing for him to be able to get back into the side.
And he gets that opportunity to come back into the side because Paul Seedsman comes out of the side.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. Paul's form, as we all know, has been outstanding. He had some hip surgery in the pre-season. He's recovered well from that to get back into the team, but he's still a bit sore in that area, in the glute area in particular. We don't think he'll miss too much footy, but it's too much of a risk to play in this week.
Hopefully he gets back very quickly. Well, the Armstrong-Seedsman swap is just one of three changes we mentioned off the top to the side this week. Let's have a look at who else comes in. Tim Broomhead comes back onto the bench after a week off with illness. He replaces Jackson Ramsey, who's recovering from a shin injury. And Jarrod Witts makes his first appearance for 2015. He's replacing the omitted Corey Galt. Now, Balme, it's great to see Witts return to the side. Can you talk us through that selection decision?
Well, Witts is similar to a few of our players. He had some surgery in the pre-season of his shoulder. It took him a little bit of time to get back into it. He's played quite a bit of VFL footy since. Now he's got a lot more confidence back into that shoulder, as you can see, taking marks like so. Goldie's been playing very well as a forward, and Wittsy will play ruck and forward as well. So the pressure's on him to come up and replace Goldie, who's doing a pretty good job. But it's a great opportunity. We've been very keen to get Wittsy back into the side.
Can't wait to see him back out there. Well, the team trained for the final time this morning, and Collingwood Media's Glenn Moriarty was there to cover all the action.
Thank you, Sarah. Collingwood Media was at training today, and we caught up with two players that will come into the side on Friday night against the Cats. Jarrod Witts will be pairing up with the in-form Brodie Grundy. And exciting news for Tony Armstrong as today he was elevated off the rookie list in place of the injured Levi Greenwood. And we spoke to both players after training.
Bucks kind of spoke to me before training yesterday. I just had to make sure that I got through, obviously with Jacko and Seeds under injury clouds, but yeah, wrapped to be back in and back out there on the Friday night. I'd say I'll be playing as a running back. Obviously got to shut down some of the dangerous small forwards. Then hopefully I get the ball in my hands and I use my skills. I'm pretty bloody excited. It doesn't get much bigger than Collingwood Geelong on a Friday. So yeah, just wrapped to be out there.
Been a little bit longer than I would have liked, but I've been able to put together a few games in the VFL, and yeah, it's good to get my opportunity against a quality team. Look, yeah, last year was a pretty good year for me, but I just got to try and build on that and add going forward this year. Yeah, look, I'll be nervous, but also excited and ready to put my best foot forward for the team and hopefully get my hands on a few and create a nice contest in the ruck for the mids. So yeah, really looking forward to it on Friday night and can't wait.
Well, there you have it, Sarah. Two very excited Magpies ahead of tomorrow night's clash on the big stage at the MCG, Friday night football against the Cats.
Thanks, Glenn. Well, this week is surely one filled with mixed emotions for Travis Varcoe as he takes on his old side for the first time in 2015. Collingwood Media spoke to him after training to see just how he's feeling.
A bit exciting for me, actually. I'm sure there'll be a bit of banter out there from the Geelong boys, but all good and well. So just really looking forward to getting out there. Oh, look, you always want to be a one-club player, but didn't pan out that way. I'm happy where I am now. Yeah, obviously when the fixture did come out, I marked it down, but obviously, you know, the old cliche of, you know, 1 week at a time, and now it's here. It's you know, it's pretty exciting.
And Barmy, of course, we haven't forgotten that you're coming up against your old side in the Cats. How will you feel at the G on Friday night when you see your old colleagues?
Well, a bit like Trav too, I suppose, but the ambivalence doesn't go that far. I hope the Cats have a great year, but not tomorrow night, not the other time we play them.
Me too. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for tuning in to Team Sheet. Make sure you get to the G on Friday night and get behind the boys for this big round 6 match. Go Pies!